A very good day to you and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham and these are the stories that made talking points for us in the week that just ended. On Monday, we brought you the report that following a series of calls, the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, finally granted the Central Bank of Nigeria's request to extend the deadline for swapping of old Naira notes with the redesigned notes from January 31st, 2023 to February the 10th, 2023. On the same day, we informed you that Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai once came out to lambast the people he now refers to as elements in the presidency, whom he said were bent on inciting voters against the All Progressives Congress APC ahead of the elections slated to hold on February 25th. On Tuesday, we reported that a former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson finally opened up on how Russian President Vladimir Putin allegedly once threatened to kill him with a missile sometime in 2022 over his support for Ukraine. On the same day, we brought you the report that the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Bola Tinubu, recounted how he rescued his counterpart of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Atiku Abubakar, from his former boss and President Olusegun Obasanjo 16 years ago. On Wednesday, we brought you the report that Nigeria's electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, expressed very serious concerns over the persistent energy crisis in the country, warning that it was very capable of disrupting the 2023 general elections. We also reported that China's foreign ministry sought to blame the United States for Russia's invasion of Ukraine, claiming Washington created the conditions that led to the war. Still on Wednesday, we reported that notwithstanding the heavy security presence mounted on the routes leading to project inauguration sites by President Muhammadu Buhari, quite a number of angry Kano youths dared the security presence and went on to openly attack Buhari's chopper hovering above them when he visited. On Thursday, we brought you the report that British-Nigerian boxer Anthony Joshua disclosed that he would like to fight both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder before the end of the year. The former two-time unified heavyweight champion is in the rebuilding phase of his career after losing 3 out of his last 5 fights, including 2 to Alexandra Usyk. The boxer is also considering a training camp move to the United States for a change of scenery. On the same day, we informed you that the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum once again reiterated their endorsement of Mr. Peter Obi, who is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the forthcoming presidential election, describing them as the best amongst others. On Friday, we informed you that Australia revealed that it had concluded plans to remove the British monarch from its banknotes, replacing the image of the late Queen Elizabeth II on its $5 note with a design honoring indigenous culture. We also brought you the report that elder statesman and First Republic Federal Commissioner for Information Chief Edwin Clark came down hard on the Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, saying he will not succeed in his desire to become the nation's next vice president after he betrayed the South. Finally, on Saturday, we reported that the Pentagon came out to claim that a Chinese spy balloon has been spotted over Latin America barely 24 hours after a similar craft was seen in U.S. skies, prompting the scrapping of a rare trip to Beijing by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Lastly, we reported that with barely 21 days left till Nigerians head to the polls to vote for their next leader, the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, once again voiced out his frustrations, claiming that the persons behind the current nationwide patrol and new Naira notes scarcity wants to foist a political crisis on the country. Now that's been it for our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham. Thank you for watching.